He desarrollado una clínica dental, creando una experiencia verdaderamente única para personas como usted que deseen mejorar o transformar su sonrisa. El éxito de mi oficina no solo se basa en la alta calidad del trabajo que hacemos, sino en la atención y dedicación personalizada con la que realizo cada uno de mis procedimientos. En RC Dental Clinic realizamos múltiples procedimientos dentales, como por ejemplo diseños de sonrisa, limpieza, root canal, dentaduras, implantes, coronas, puentes fijos, blanqueamientos, veneers y empastes.
El Dr. René Cabrera es graduado de una de las universidades más prestigiosas de los Estados Unidos. Llámenos hoy al 305-596-0322.
Oye, qué bola todo el mundo. Aunque ustedes no lo crean, estoy aquí en pleno procedimiento porque está a punto de salir la corte de Taiger. Estamos aquí mirando. Le voy a poner lo que estoy viendo para que vean en lo que estamos. Estamos aquí esperando a la corte de Taiger. Discúlpenme, hay muchas cosas aquí que estoy tratando de que se escuchen. No se me oye. Estoy haciendo 20 pruebas porque quiero que ustedes sean partícipes de este momento. Al parecer todavía no lo ha tocado. Estamos esperando a ver.
On page 18, Carlos Prince Nogueira on for a plea.
Sam.
This one's yours, Ms. Cook. Thank you.
Judge, we have not, we was on to see if we could come to a resolution. We haven't come to a resolution, so just give it the next immediate sounding and trial dates,
Is
please.
this a B or C?
It's a C
It's a
case.
C, all right. 10/31/11/12. Guidelines and offer at this time.
Guidelines of non-state prison to 5 years state prison, followed by 364. States offers a withhold of adjudication, 3 years reporting probation. Special condition, forfeiture of the firearm, mental health and substance abuse evaluation and treatment if necessary, anger management, and a stay away order from the victim.
Judge, I have a case we can call out of turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Estenos on page 25, he's the present.
Page 25. Mr. Billy Estenos. Good morning, sir. State,
State calls out for civilian witness Julian Zabaleta.
Julian Zabaleta. Julian Zabaleta, is there Julian Zabaleta in the courtroom? Is there Julian Zabaleta on Zoom? No one has responded to repeated calls for Mr. Zabaleta to identify themselves. State,
Your Honor, this was set for this civilian witness to appear. The rule to show cause being held in abeyance.
for trial. Okay.
I'm asking that the witness be excluded, Judge.
And the witness is excluded. But I had this on for trial today, so we'll pass and come back to it, but I had both sides announced ready.
Yes, Your Honor.
We were gonna.
Yes,
see if the
Judge.
Witness showed.
That's
So
correct.
We'll come back to it and you can let me know what we're doing with it. All right, have a seat, Mr. Estenos, we'll come right back to you. Anyone else in the gallery want to call out a turn? Not, I'm gonna go back in order.
Judge, I believe we're waiting for the attorneys, so.
Okay, on page 19, Maria Mercedes Morales. On for a plea. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Judge, can we pass for Ms. Suarez?
Ms. Morales, take a seat. When Ms. Suarez comes back in, I'll call your case back up. It's being passed for the first time. Juan Perez Torres on page 19. Good morning, sir. This also Ms. Suarez's case?
Yes, Judge.
Have a seat, sir. When Ms. Suarez comes back in, I will call you back. Mr. Torres, you need the interpreter? Señor Torres, ¿necesita un intérprete? ¿Lo prefiere? Okay, we're gonna need the interpreter for Mr. Torres. Okay, Raymond Colquitt on page 20. He's present. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
And
Mr. Colquitt, I have him on for a plea.
yes, Judge, the request is that this be reset briefly to Friday for plea.
Reset to Friday, rate plea. 8:23 corrections. I will need Mr. Colquitt back. What is the current offer, guidelines and offer?
Guidelines of non-state prison to 5-year state prison. State's offer is adjudication 364, followed by 1 year reporting probation. Special conditions restitution in the amount of $1,280.
All right, Mr. Colquitt, now you can have a seat. Valentino Santos.
Recuerden que esto es una corte pública,
Okay,
es decir, esto es
20
público,
Suarez
esto que
pass.
es público, estamos esperando a que llegue la parte del Taiger, ¿ok?
Okay, all right, on page 23, Adrian Tyrell Martin.
Judge, if we could pass briefly, he called me to let me know that he had a delay this morning, but he's on his way. He should be here in the next 20
All right,
minutes.
it'll be passed for the first time. Any attorneys, I see a couple of attorneys in the courtroom. Would you like to be called out of turn?
Judge, yes, thank you, Your Honor. Page 4 and 5, the
Yeah.
first case, Noel Delgado.
Yes.
He's in custody, Armando Hernandez on his behalf.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And good morning, Your Honor. Nicholas Guns on behalf of the state. The state's requesting a reset to the 40th day on this case.
Judge, and as far as Mr. Delgado, we will be waiving speedies and ROR, Judge.
Okay,
So I guess it would be on F2415100, state requests a reset to the 40th day. We would just,
Right.
and we'd ask the other case, just track it, Your Honor.
8:27. Okay,
That's perfect, Your Honor.
all right, so it'll be 8:27 on both cases. I will see you both then. Anything else for you?
Yes, Judge. Page 9, Angela Davis, Armando Hernandez on her behalf. I believe Mr. Maniati filed. I just saw him in the building.
Yes, so Ms. Davis, it was filed, 1 count of workman's comp false information, guidelines, non-state prison to 15-year state prison. The state has no offer at this time. It was given sounding and trial dates of 10/2/10/15.
Okay, Judge. 10-2, 10-15. Thank you, Judge. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, sir. Okay, I'm gonna keep going in order. Off Ms. Suarez again.
Viene el Tiger, vamos allá.
All right, Ms. Costello, the next case I have for you is Ronnie Samir Reyes Ayala on page 26.
Judge, if we could pass, he's not present yet.
He passed for the first time. He has until the end of calendar to appear. Ms. Cook, I have you for Ephraim Mellon.
Judge, I'm speaking with him. He's stuck in traffic. He said he'll be here at 10:30. We've resolved this to, the state is going to no cross counts 1 and 2, and he's going to take an adjudication to resisting officer with violence, 1 year reporting probation, special condition, high risk traffic school.
We'll
So
come back to it, but stay right where you are. I've got Basil O'Layton next on page 27.
I have information about.
So Mr. Ollerton is the one that I emailed Your Honor about. We are hoping to resolve all of his cases, but since we need to
You
look
need
at
a little
the,
bit more time.
yes, correct.
Okay, so I believe his arraignment case was reset for 8/26, is that right? Mr. O'Layton, yes, 8/26. So let's have all cases track on 8/26 and we'll see where we're at then.
Okay.
Okay. And it's a defense continuance on his trial case.
Yes.
The defense continuance on Mr. O'Layton's trial case today. It's being reset for 8/26 to track his new case's arraignment. And Ms. Cook, I've got you on page 28, Lisette Lisa Gutierrez. I believe we took this off, correct?
I believe that's correct, Judge.
It'll be on for arraignment then on 8:30. I believe she's now being charged with non-violent offense. So it will be held in abeyance until such time as defense moves for an Arthur hearing. Aisha Lewis on page 29. I don't have Ms. Suarez back. Okay, we will pass. Page 30M, Chiquita Mack. This might be Mr. Shear's case, so I'm going to.
En el caso de Taiger le van a poner un traductor. Ya lo estuvieron diciendo al parecer.
Chiquita Matt, on for a bond review, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I have not seen it.
Mr. Shear, while Ms. Mack was out on bond for F23-25189. She has picked up 2 new cases, F24-17408, DWLS habitual, and F24-17409, armed robbery.
Okay, Judge.
State,
So the state is asking that probable cause be found in the new case and that the defendant be held no bond in his prior case. I believe there was also a pretrial detention motion that was filed. The state would ask that that be held in abeyance.
which co-found probable cause. And independently reviewing the arrest affidavits in both cases, I find that there is probable cause she will hold no bond on the F23 case.
Judge, I believe the new robbery is not with a firearm, so therefore it'd be an F1.
The weapon.
Right, I think it's, I'm just reading quickly, I'm sorry, is it pepper spray? So, Your Honor, I think we would have to set the PTA hearing.
Okay. What day would you like?
We do Friday.
Friday this week.
Friday is fine. Pretrial detention hearing. 8/23. For 8/23 at 10:30 a.m.
Please, Your Honor.
And Judge, can we be appointed on both new cases based on her eligibility?
I believe the public defender was already appointed at first appearance, but they not? Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't printing on the calendar. So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Because it happened yesterday. So
Understood.
It's probably.
That makes
it was the
sense.
weekend.
Got it.
Your Honor, can we recall a case?
Yes,
please?
ma'am, one
On
second.
page 20, Raymond Colquitt, if we can get the offer.
Please, let me get there.
This was, the guidelines are
I'm not
non,
there yet. I'm not there yet. Hold on.
it's gonna be on page 20.
Yeah, you all are moving a little faster than I am. The offer I have is an adjudication, 364, 1 year followed by 1 year reporting probation. Special conditions of $1,280 in restitution.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Down right?
That's correct.
Yes, and the Friday date is,
8/23.
thank you so much.
All right, I have a few more of yours, Ms.
Yes.
That I've passed, Ms. Suarez, so if we can come back to them.
Yes.
On page 16, Silvio Suarez Casanova.
Your Honor, I'm trying to call. I was outside. If we can
We'll
pass
pass
to, yeah.
again. Maria Mercedes Morales, I believe she's here.
What page is that?
We're on page 19.
19.
She's here on for a plea. She's present.
Yes, Your Honor. This is also, I'm gonna be asking to reset to Friday to see if the state will offer pretrial intervention.
So the defense is off, the request is,
It's, yeah, defense
PTI.
consent. Yeah.
so it'll, why? You weren't on for trial on this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 8/23. Okay, Ms. Morales, I will see you on Friday and we will see where we're at then, okay, ma'am? All right, you're free to go unless you want to stay and talk to your attorney further, okay? Okay, also on page 19, Ms. Suarez, I know Mr. Torres needs the interpreter, but are we resolving today or not? Or is that also gonna need to be?
It's gonna be reset to Friday.
Okay, so it's gonna be reset rate plea. 8/23. State, what's the current offer?
The withholding of adjudication, 1 year reporting probation with a special condition of a substance abuse evaluation and treatment.
And then,
All right, the next one I have for you. I have Valentino Santos.
present in the court.
Good morning, sir. I have this on for plea.
Your Honor, at this time, we're gonna ask for a defense continuance and get sounding and trial dates. Yes.
Yes.
What is the state's current offer?
adjudication, 5 years, reporting probation, special conditions, the values course, high-risk traffic school, and restitution in the amount of $7,235.67.
All right, then. So I will see where we are at in this case on 1031. Mr. Santos, unless you want to speak with your attorney further, you're free to come in the afternoon. Thank you for your patience today. Those are your next court dates. Brutus Chrisnell Brutus, excuse me, on page 21. Good morning, sir. All right, Ms. Suarez, I have this on for a plea.
Yes, Your Honor, this is also gonna be a reset to Friday.
Okay.
For plea.
823, can I have the guidelines and current offer at this time?
Guidelines are non-state prison to 5 years, state prison. State's offer is a withhold adjudication, 2 years reporting probation,
Okay.
and special condition of high-risk traffic school.
All right, Mr. Brutus, unless you wish to speak with your attorney further today, you are free to go, sir, okay? And Natalio Villanueva? Good morning, sir. I'm good, thank you. Ms. Suarez, I also have this on for a plea.
This is, I'm handling this one, Judge. Judge, the state's offers an adjudication 60 DCJ. I'm trying to get it down to an adjudication CTS. If we could pass it, I'm speaking with Ms. Motto right now.
We will pass.
Thank you.
Mr. Villanueva, please have a seat and we'll see where we're at by the end of calendar.
Thank you.
All right, ma'am, that's gotta be off. Okay, Adrian Tyrell Martin on page 23.
Judge, I think he's still on his way. If we could just continue to pass it.
We are passing it again.
Thank
but
you
we're
so
getting
much.
Close to the end of calendar.
We understand, Mr. Martin.
Juan Power Mesa on page 24. Good morning, sir. Suarez, just step up.
I think I can cover that. I think this is the one time call. So Judge, I believe this is resolving to the state's amended the information to a misdemeanor open carry, and Mr. Mesa will be taking a plea to a CTS plea to an open carry. You need to come talk. Let me just pass it, Judge, so I can speak.
Okay, absolutely, not a problem. Disco Hillman on page 24. Anyone have notes from Ms. Suarez on this one?
One moment, Judge. Judge, I believe the defense. Let me pass for Ms. Suarez.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you have any notes on Mr. Leggett?
Yes, Judge, defense is ready.
We are also still speaking to the state about possibly closing this out today.
I'm sorry.
We're speaking to the state about possibly closing this out today.
Okay. All right, let's go back to Mr. Estenos on page 25.
Your Honor, in case F24,
Yes, I'm just, okay, come back up, sir. Thank you. All right, Mr. Smersnack.
in case F24 5933, the state essential witness being excluded for non-appearance in this case, the state announces a no pros.
All right, Mr. Estenos, the state is not proceeding with the case any further at this time. You're free to go, sir. Have a good afternoon. Ronnie Samir Reyes Ayala, page 26.
Judge, he's not yet present. I'm asking for a defense continuance.
Have you had contact with him, Ms. Costello?
Yes, Judge, I've maintained very consistent contact with him, so I'm not sure where he is, and I'm asking that an AC not be issued at this time because of that.
I will give a defense continuance.
Okay.
We're on page 26. 1031, 11, 12. State, what's the offer at this time?
The offer is adjudication, bottom of the guidelines.
All right, it's a defense continuance. Ephraim Mellon. I will pass. Aisha Lewis, I don't have, okay. Ms. Mendez, you jinxed it. Ms. Mendez, you jinxed it this weekend. You jinxed it. Neither have I. You jinxed it.
It's gonna be her 10:30.
Okay.
Aisha Lewis.
Judge, she's present.
Yes. Your Honor, if we can pass this case so I can speak to her.
I will pass them. Getting to the end of calendar, everyone. I know that we're waiting on a few people.
Mr. Leander Roberts.
We called that case already.
Hi, Mr. Roberts. This is your attorney, Cameron Costello. We called your case already, so you're free to log off. The state, I believe, reset your case.
Your case is being reset to August 28th, sir. Can you unmute? Let me ask you to unmute. I don't hear you at all, sir. Do you have the ability to put your phone number in the chat so I can give that to your, do you have
this
it?
info.
Oh, you have it? Okay. I can't hear you for whatever reason, Mr. Roberts. It might be just a connection.
Okay, I'm gonna move it.
All right, now you seem to be coming through. Your case has been reset to August 28th. Your attorney is going to be in touch with you. There's nothing further, so feel free to log off. Thank you for your patience, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts.
I am back on page 22, Natalio Villanueva.
Judge, he's present. I'm still speaking with Ms. Mato. I know her.
Okay. Adrian Tyrell Martin.
He's 6 minutes away.
Third time. Are we ready for Mr. Mesa? Mr. Juan Power Mesa? They're outside? No, they're outside, they're outside. And I need Ms. Suarez for all of the other ones right now. Are there any of your cases, Ms. Costello, that I haven't called?
I don't believe so, Judge, other than Mr. Martin. We're waiting on him.
Got until the end of calendar. Ms. Cook, any of your cases we can call?
I believe I just have Mr. Mellon and Mr. Villanueva, and Mr. Mellon is en route. He said that his GPS is telling him he'll be here at 10:30.
I'll start at 9:30. And then I need Ms. Suarez. Ms. Ben, does anything for you today? No, you just, I appreciate it. You can take any break. We're gonna go off the record.
Estamos esperando. Vamos a ver qué pasa.